and on we'll go through the wastelands.
Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and here today we've got the 2023 Toyota Corolla Cross, and this is the GXL hybrid all-wheel drive. So let's check it out. Okay, before we get into the video, just want to do a shout out to Brian Hilton Toyota, who were nice enough to let me have a look at this one today, and I'll leave their contact details down below. So at the front here, I sort of think, for me, it looks like it's a mini Kluger or a bigger Yaris Cross. So you've got the Toyota badge there in blue, and that means you've got a hybrid. Now I want to show you the grille. Now, interesting looking grille, but you have a look at this. It's solid. It does let a bit of airflow in at the bottom there, and also further down. Now you do have LED headlights, and you've got the fog lights being the GXL, along with your parkers, and you've also got a front camera. Now Brian Hilton have gone ahead and fitted some headlight protectors and a bonnet protector there as well, which I think finishes it off quite nicely. So what are your thoughts on the Corolla Cross? Do you like the shape? So the wheels on the GXL are normally 17-inch wheels, but these ones have been upgraded to 18s by Brian Hilton, and I think they look really nice. And I think Toyota should have done this wheel combination in black. You do have the hybrid badge, and you've also got a rear camera, side camera under there, I should say. So you've got the hybrid badge, and you've also got a side camera, as it's got 360-degree cameras. So we'll come around to the back here. Now again, sort of like mini Kluger, it's got those sort of lights to it. You've got the Toyota badge, you've got the hybrid badge there, and you've also got the Corolla Cross. Now Brian Hilton has also fitted a genuine Toyota tow bar, and this can tow 750 kilos braked or unbraked. Alright, let's go and have a look inside. Alright, so we're just inside the Corolla Cross. Now, first impressions is it's quite basic in here. The main differences is the 10.5-inch media display, which we'll have a look at shortly. So to the right of the steering wheel, we have 3 buttons. You've got your camera view button, your auto high beam button, and you've also got your headlight height adjustment. Now, I'll just go into the camera view button, and you can see there in front of us, and if I click on the screen, you've got a full screen there, or I can go to the sides of the car or back to the front screen and the 360-degree screen, which is, the quality is okay. It could be a little better, I'll be honest. Alright, so the steering wheel, full leather steering wheel, and you get your cruise control buttons on the right and your audio and phone buttons on the left. Now you've got auto headlights there, unfortunately you just got manual wipers, and you do have your start stop button to the left there. It says power on it. Now the dashboard has, it looks like a bit of a graph. You've got your charge, eco and power graph there. There is a couple of settings there. You've got your, your EV driving ratios there. You've got your compass and your adaptive cruise mode. You've got your radio. You've got your trip computer. You've also got the energy monitor and your all-wheel drive there to show you what wheels are being driven. And then you've got your bunch of safety features and messages should you have your phone hooked up. Now we'll come over to the new 10.5 inch media display. Now I'm liking this display over the original one. The original one, I didn't really like it very much, I'll be honest. It's been around for centuries and I'm actually glad that they've put something nice and new in. Now you do have satellite navigation inbuilt to the car, and we're in it now, so it's quite easy to navigate to express points of interest and different spots on the map. Further down we do have your audio, so you've got AM, FM and digital radios there. You also do have Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Apple CarPlay is wired and Android Auto is wireless. Now you've also got your trip info and also your energy flow, which will show you what's actually being used, the electric motor or the engine or both. So you also have your notifications there as well, and you've got a whole heap of settings for the driver. It does have voice assist as well, which I can go into. Hey Toyota. Radio.
Turning on the radio.
There you go, it's as simple as that. So further down you do have your ventilation. You've also got your air conditioning controls. It's dual zone climate control in here. And you've got soft touches on the lower part of the dash. The top part is quite hard plastics, but on the door is quite soft. So further down from there you've got a USB slot and you've got a little bit of storage space for your phone, and then you've got a couple of buttons here. You can run purely in EV mode, you've got your traction control button, and you've got your drive mode. So if we go into the different drive modes, we're in normal now. If we go into power or economy, now the gear selector, if we pop it into reverse, you can see behind us as well. And you've got a couple of different, you can get full screen or half screen with the 360 degree cameras running, and you can change the lines as well for what you want. So with the gear selector, if you go into, you got PRND and B, which is like engine braking. So you can go into that and you can drive it around and it will actually engage the engine brakes, which is really a good thing. Now behind there, you've got your park brake and your auto hold. Again, a nice touch. You've got two twin cup holders there, and then you've got armrest there, and inside the armrest you do have a 12 volt / 120 watt power supply in there, and a little bit of storage space. It's not huge by any means. And the glove box is actually reasonably big. You've got a, yeah, you can probably fit 3 or 4 iPads in there. You'll get your service manuals in there as well. All right, let's go and have a look in the back. All right, just in the back of the Corolla Cross. So first impressions is it's reasonably roomy back here. I was pretty impressed for a Corolla. Now I'm 6'1", 185 centimeters, and if you have a look at the headroom, I've got masses of headroom here, and this seat's set up for me. And yeah, my knees are just about touching the back of the seat, but the leg and foot room is fine. I'm pretty impressed with it. Now, you do have 2 ISOFIX spots there and 2 behind me. Unfortunately though, the back of the Corolla doesn't get a rear armrest, which is a bit of a shame. So I was thinking, where do the cup holders go? But actually, they go in the doors there. So yeah, it's got a little handle there. You've got your window switch, and does the window go all the way down? And it does. So you've got a cup holder in there either side. You do also get twin air conditioning vents and 2 USB slots for the rear passengers, as well as map pockets on the passenger side, but the driver misses out. All right, let's go and have a look in the boot. All right, just in the back of the Corolla Cross. So here we have 390 litres of boot room. You do have your 3 tether points up the front there. You've got some tie hooks up the front. And Brian Hilton have fitted this with a rubber floor mat. and also a boot mat as well, which aids in saving your bumper from getting scratched. It's always a good idea. And if we have a look underneath the floor, you've got your gel, your pump and your breakdown tools there as well. And further down, you've got the exposed wiring for the electric motor. Now, again, I don't know about that. I'm not a huge fan. I don't know whether they should have put a cover on it. What do you think? All right, let's go and have a look under the bonnet. All right, just under the bonnet of the Corolla Cross. So here we have a 2-litre 4-cylinder petrol engine combined with 2 electric motors, an 83 kilowatt motor at the front and a 30 kilowatt motor at the back, for a total power output of 146 kilowatts of power and 190 newton meters of torque. And that's mated to a CVT transmission driving all 4 wheels. Now, Toyota's fuel consumption is around 4.4 litres per 100, which I think is absolutely amazing. All right, let's go for a drive. All right, just going to go for a drive in the Corolla Cross, so let's go. I like it how it always starts in EV mode, and then when you get on the power, there's the engine kicking in. So vision at the front is really good, both sides. Vision at the back, it's wide enough, but I don't think the depth is very good. But you do have your cameras and sensors to aid in that. So vision out the side is really good all the way back. And the mirrors are big, tall and wide enough. They do a great job. So just cruising around town, doing sort of around 60 Ks. It feels nice, feels planted. It's quiet. Steering is pretty good too. But it feels nice in here, and it actually soaks up the bumps. Brian Hilton's put 18s, gone up an inch bigger to 18-inch wheels, but they still seem to soak up the bumps, and it rides nicely. And I really like the combination, the wheel combination with this car. I think Toyota should have had that option. So how does the Corolla Cross actually perform? I mean, it drives around town very smoothly, very nice. So let's get it on the highway or open road and see what it does. Alright. Yeah, look, it gets up there. I wouldn't say it's not the quickest, but it certainly gets up there. And we're just cruising now at 100 Ks, and it sits firmly on the road. It's very planted, still very quiet in here even at 100 kilometers. Alright, just going to go for a quick squirt 0 to 100, see what happens. Alright, let's go. Pretty impressed with this. For the size of it, all-wheel drive, the 2 electric motors and the combustion engine, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with its performance. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, thanks guys.